What's up, you guys? So Kenya's Summer More Daily did an interview with Us Weekly discussing NeNe Leakes' alleged affair with the milkman, Rodney White. She explained how it's pretty much an open secret at this point, and she confirmed that castmates on other franchises are aware of their relationship, which I mentioned to you all in my previous video. Us Weekly reports, Kenya Moore revealed that NeNe Leakes and Rodney White have been together for a while now. After stories surfaced this week that NeNe Leakes is allegedly in a relationship with Rodney White while still married to Greg Leakes, Kenya Moore told Us Weekly exclusively that she wasn't surprised by the news. She said, quote, "So many of us knew that she was out with this man constantly being affectionate, and we knew what she was doing on the side." And she went on to explain, "I think the people that know are her friends or her confidants or her partners in crime, and I don't think that they wanted to be the one to out them. But so many of them, including housewives from other franchises, are aware of this man, Rodney White." And that last statement confirms what I shared with y'all in my last video about Giselle Bryant possibly being aware of NeNe's alleged relationship with Rodney, and Giselle allegedly sharing that info with Kenya Moore, which is the word on the street.
For me, there was nothing that she could tell me about a marriage, because your own behavior with your own husband is not something that I would want to emulate at any point in time during my marriage.
Now, NeNe talked about Greg having an inappropriate relationship with an ex-employee, but we recently read a report about NeNe having her own relationship going on with someone who wasn't Greg, a man named Rodney White. Did reading about that surprise you?
No, it didn't surprise me, because a lot of the housewives spoke about it amongst themselves. So many of us knew that she was out with this man, constantly being affectionate, and we knew that what she was doing on the side. And that's why, one of the reasons specifically, I did not want her to give me fake advice about how happy her marriage is, when I know she's out here spending a lot of time and being, affectionate with another man out in public. I mean, now we know that she's been everywhere with this man, including at talk shows, Good Morning America and Watch What Happens Live and things like that. So for me, it's like, if you're so comfortable being out in public with someone and, kissing them and being just inappropriate, you're a married woman. So for me, there was nothing that she could tell me about a marriage, because your own behavior with your own husband is not something that I would want to emulate at any point in time during my marriage. So for me, she was the last person to give me advice.
If the housewives have been aware of the situation with NeNe and Rodney, why hasn't it come up on the show or at the reunion?
I'm not sure. I think the people that know are her friends, or her confidants, or her partners in crime. And I don't think that they just wanted to be the one to out them. But so many of them, including housewives from other franchises, are aware of this man, of Rodney White. So I'm just not sure if they just didn't want to be the one to break the news on TV about it. But we certainly have had a lot of conversations about her and this man. They've been seeing each other for a very long time.
And do the housewives from the show and these other housewives, do they think that this is something that Greg is aware of? Because we've heard comments from NeNe about their relationship. Do we think that this is something Greg knows is happening?
I have a theory. I don't know what Greg knows, but listening to her and for her to say, well, he knows that I like to flirt and he's okay with it, to me, and the conversations about having open marriages and all of the things she tried to basically accuse me of, like a handshake and an agreement. Those are things that are not going on in my relationship. I have a real marriage that I'm struggling with. It's not an agreement. She accused me of not having a valid marriage, and I proved that I do. I have a legal marriage. And so I think she's projecting all of the things that are going on in her life. I do think that she and Greg have a business relationship at this point. She has talked so many times about not sleeping in the bed with him, them not being sexual. When he had cancer, this is when she was out with this other man constantly. And she did say at the reunion that it would be an easy choice for her to make to divorce Greg if he didn't have cancer. So what is that saying? It's saying that they have a relationship that's about business more so than anything else.
Since doing that interview, NeNe's PR team issued a statement challenging the validity of Kenya speaking on NeNe's personal affairs. They said, quote, Kenya stated herself that she and NeNe have not been on speaking terms for almost 2 years now, so it makes no sense for her to speak with such familiarity about NeNe's personal life, and to drag her decades-long marriage, family, and relationship through the mud on a consistent basis to insinuate anything about my client's character is sad, confusing, and a despicable PR tactic that we have no interest in contributing to. We encourage Kenya to focus on her own marriage, and we wish her well. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about Kenya Moore doing an interview about NeNe's alleged affair. I know a few people have said that Kenya is not thinking about NeNe, but it seems that since NeNe thought it was fair game to speak on Kenya's relationship, Kenya thinks it's fair game to speak on NeNe's alleged relationship too. Leave a comment and let me know what you think. As always, thanks for watching.